determine which investment will be best for us if we use the net present value. So here I have two projects. In this example, suppose you are trying to decide between two projects, Project A or Project B, or in this case, we're deciding whether we want to invest in a printer A or printer B, each of which achieve the same objective. If your company is looking to buy a new printer and the choice is between printer A or printer B, you will either buy A or B, or perhaps neither. But obviously, you cannot buy both printers. This scenario is known to be mutually exclusive. In this example, both printers are worthwhile since each have a positive net present value. How can we determine if printer A or printer B is better than the other? Remember, we always want to choose the value that has the highest value. Just like how we determined that we would choose the internal rate of return with the highest value, here is the same concept. We want to invest in a printer that has the highest net present value. And here we determine that by using the net present value function. And here we get $1,359.39. Did the same thing for this side, printer B, and we get a lower net present value. So now we can determine which one is better, and that will be printer A is best for our company. Now let's look at using two projects but determining which is best for us by using the internal rate of return. Internal rate of return is mostly used to determine capital budgeting. It's an alternative use of the net present value by using the internal rate of return. By using the same scenario before, applying the internal rate of return, we should get this. I used a function to determine the internal rate of return for 5 years of Project A and a Project B. Here we see that the difference is about 1.5%, almost 2%, but we would consider Project B over Project A because it has a higher internal rate of return. I'm not saying that the printer A is a bad choice, but it's obvious that both printers are worthwhile. But I would like to go with Project B because of its higher rate of return.